everybody, and welcome to another brand new episode of Topic
Thunder.
Here from the top 10. I'm John Roca.
And I am Matt Nose, and maybe that's the way I do it now, just like an awooga type of thing. Thunder. But this is a show that we do for our patrons over at patreon.com/the top 10 with the number 10. They send in whatever they'd like us to answer, talk about, whatever. We don't know what it is beforehand. We just read the emails as they come in. It's always a surprise to us.
Yeah.
You ready to get started?
Let's do it. Go ahead, my man.
All right. The first one today comes to us from Josh Sachs.
Okay.
Boy, he's got 3 attachments on this bad boy.
Wow.
It says, good day, gents. Since you seem to have fun with these brackets, and I know that you are generally fans of Marvel and DC, I thought I would put one together for you. I did as much as I could to take personal bias off the list, so I listed all Marvel and DC movies that have been theatrically released since Batman 1966, and took the average of the ratings from IMDb, Metacritic, and Rotten Tomatoes to arrive at the rankings. Good for you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
I initially separated out into MCU, DCEU, and non-extended universe movies for both companies and took the top 8 from each of the 4 groups, which were then re-ranked by the average between Marvel versus DC, as well as the combined bracket.
This could be our new show, Brackets.
Yeah, this could be.
Josh
the amount
Sachs.
of work that Josh put in, man. He could be EP this thing.
I think he should EP this thing. Absolutely. I love it. Thank you, Josh. Jesus.
He's like, I have done 2 brackets, and we'll leave it to you to decide which one you would prefer to go through, though I think the combined one has more interesting matchups. Enjoy, and parenthetically, and I attached the support for the rankings, so no giving me crap about how everything shakes out. Did you put in this much work?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take you at your word.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I might find a moment to give you crap, but I doubt it. Yeah.
If he thinks the combined brackets are more interesting, considering the amount of work he put in, I'm just inclined to agree with him.
I agree with that. Let's do it. Let's click on this one here.
All right. Wow. So we have a full.
Hold on. I got
32 team bracket here.
Wow.
This is a lot.
So, why don't you read one side of it and I'll read the other side of it? What do you got?
All right. So I'll start with the left side and go down, and then John will take the right side and go down. So the first matchup is Into the Spider-Verse versus Wonder Woman 84.
Wow, that's number 32.
That's number 32. That's 1 versus 32.
Yeah.
So Spider-Verse is the number 1 seed overall. It's 16-17 is Wonder Woman versus the Avengers.
Wow.
9-24 is The Dark Knight Rises versus Shazam at 24. Wow, really? Was that low? I mean, I didn't love it, but
we can't give him crap.
I'm talking of the weighted scores between the 3 websites. I'm surprised Shazam was that low. 8-25 is the original Superman versus Deadpool. 4-29 is Avengers Endgame versus Birds of Prey.
Wow.
13 versus 20 is Days of Future Past versus The Batman.
Is that 1966 Batman? The Batman? Which one's the? Oh, the Batman.
I think it's the newest. The
Apologies.
Batman.
Yes.
12 versus 21 is Thor Ragnarok versus Superman 2.
Oof.
And then 5 versus 28 is Iron Man versus Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Wow. There's already some tough matchups here. On the right side, Dark Knight coming in at number 2, taking on Man of Steel at number 31. Oh,
look, it's unfortunate. I agree. Henry Cavill getting the shaft once again.
God,
all right, I'm printing this shit off.
Okay, go ahead. I don't have a printer, so go ahead.
I've got one right here, so because it's gonna be impossible to keep track of all this.
Yeah, I agree. Civil War versus Lego Batman. Civil War at 15. Lego Batman coming in at 18. Guardians of the Galaxy at number 10, taking on the Suicide Squad at number 23. Spider-Man 2 at number 7, taking on X-Men First Class at 26. Black Panther number 3, taking on Aquaman at 30. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, one of only 2 animated ones so far. Number 14, taking on Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, number 19 there. Spider-Man No Way Home at number 11, taking on Batman Begins at number 22, and Logan at number 6, taking on his X-Men compatriots and himself in X2 at number 27. These are some shocking rankings that are based on what he based them on, and so pretty surprising that they are at that level, Matt, for sure. So,
and
wow,
just the, I guess, serendipity that something like Logan versus X2
yeah,
is an opening round matchup. There are some really good ones. There's some really easy ones.
yeah, some doozies here.
Yeah, like that 1 versus 32. Are either of us? That's Into the Spider-Verse versus Wonder Woman 1984. We can just start right there.
Here's my one note, Josh Sachs. As someone who plays March Madness and has brackets, each section of the brackets have a 1 through 16. So I would say in the future, if you're going to do one, each side of the bracket should have a 1 through 16 and 1 through 16, because they eventually are going to meet each other in the finals. So that should be the way it goes. So that's my only note. So just throwing it
if you want to go full March Madness, so the way that works, Josh, if you've never thought about it, is there's a number 1 seed in each one. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 would be 1 is a 1 seed in one. The 2 is a 1 seed in another.
Right.
Number 3 overall is a 1 seed in one. And then number 4 is a 1 seed in one. And then 5, 6, 7, and 8 are the 2 seeds, so on and so forth. Right. That's even more work. But as executive producer of this future show, I agree with John. If you're going to go, but the amount of work, I mean, here's the printed off sheet. The amount of work here.
Oh my God, look at that.
Is fantastic.
Absolutely.
We tip of the cap, since this is the first time ever we're both wearing ball caps.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap. I can't think of another time we both had ball caps on.
Yeah, good point.
And you have a ball cap and only one shirt, as far as I can tell. So this is a red letter day for you.
Only one shirt.
You pretty much always have 2 shirts on.
What? I haven't worn 2 shirts since we went into COVID. What are you, crazy? I rarely wear.
That very well could be the case. I just hadn't noticed it. It's the ball cap that's throwing me off.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I just haven't showered today, so I'm wearing the ball cap.
You filthy animal.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, well, my hair, I woke up. I haven't showered today. I woke up and I was like, nah, no.
For this? No.
Well, it's just my hair. I'd have to take a shower. And it's just like, I don't need to take a shower for this. I can just put on a hat.
Yeah.
And my other 2 hats are disgusting. This is basically the only hat people ever see me in. I do out to like work and construction and all that stuff. And the other hats, that they're all sweat stained and gross. Yeah. This one I actually take care of and clean.
So how are you going to mark?
I can keep it track
for both of us.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Great. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Okay. I think we both agree on number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Spider-Verse wins. That one's easy.
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman versus the Avengers. Where are you going?
I'm gonna have to go Wonder Woman, because the Avengers doesn't fully hold up for me. Watching it now twice over the last couple of years, so I'll have to go Wonder Woman, because I still think that's a damn good movie. But hell of a battle, man, between these 2, man.
That is, I'm going Avengers on that one. So our first deviation.
Okay.
Next one is Dark Knight Rises versus Shazam.
It's not even a question for me. Dark Knight Rises. I will rarely watch Shazam again. I will absolutely watch Dark Knight Rises again.
All right,
even with the stock.
We are gonna deviate again.
How dare you?
Because Dark Knight Rises is exceedingly flawed.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Shazam. Superman versus Deadpool. Do I even need to ask?
No, the original Superman. Yeah, for me.
All right, I'm going Deadpool.
That is tough. 25. It's that far down. That is.
I guess. I wonder if they went back and re-rated now.
Yeah,
if
maybe.
Like the original critics and all that jazz.
Maybe. Okay.
So we got 3 deviations out of 4 so far. All right, Endgame versus Birds of Prey. Not even close, right? Endgame. Totally. Days of Future Past versus the Batman. This one's fucking tough.
Oh man,
It's 13 versus 20. This is a tough matchup.
This is This is Gonzaga versus like I don't know.
I know where I'm going, but it's not an easy choice for me.
I think I have to go the Batman myself personally.
All right, we are deviating again.
Oof. Okay.
I've only seen the Batman once. So far.
okay. All right. Fair enough.
So it's hard for me to say, yes, I definitively like it better than Days of Future.
Yeah. The Batman. Okay, so Ragnarok. Yeah, definitely Ragnarok over Superman 2.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, which I'm shocked it's 12
Yeah.
versus Superman 2. The fact that Superman 2 is higher than Deadpool on critic ratings to me is baffling, but Thor Ragnarok wins that in a landslide. And then the last one on the left side is Iron Man at 5 versus Zack Snyder's Justice League at 28. I don't know,
Fuck. I gotta go Zack Snyder's Justice League in an upset. I'm gonna go in an upset.
That is a massive upset, and it also another deviation.
Yeah. Caught a 3-pointer and nailed it right at the buzzer. Because Iron Man's a good film, but I think there's more weight to Justice League than there is to Iron Man, in my opinion.
Well, sure. When you make a 7-hour movie,
it's 4. How dare you?
There is no Justice League if there is no Iron Man. You know,
fair.
So we'll
see if that logic holds up when it goes. But you took Superman out, and there's none of this without Superman. But that didn't help your logic against Deadpool, did it?
Well, listen. Why are we bringing facts into this?
We're having a perfectly fine discussion.
Yeah, we're don't need any of that stuff. All right, the right side of the bracket is yours. Go for it.
Yeah, Dark Knight at number 2, taking on Man of Steel. Matt.
Do I need to separate here? This is unfortunate for Cavill. He gets fucked again as Superman. I got to blow my nose.
Yeah, I got to go Dark. Fuck, man. I don't want to do it. And I feel like Josh Sachs has done this on purpose. So
how dare you? He gave us his methodology.
I'm sorry. You're right. Fine. Well, then it's unfortunate because the critics' gods have fucked this situation. A Batman versus Superman should not be in the first round. But yeah, all right, fine. I guess Dark Knight because of Heath Ledger. But yeah, no, I'll come back to that one. I want to come back to that one. Give me more time on that one.
Are you for real right now?
Yeah, I just the whole Aaron Eckhart storyline, I hate it. And so it keeps me from fully being ready to give it the nod over Man of Steel because there's no storyline in Man of Steel that I hate. So, all right, fine. Dark Knight. God damn it. Fuck. I'm mad. That's a good movie, Man of Steel. Getting fucked over in the first round.
It's one of the few DC movies that I'm happy to watch again.
This is like when Virginia went out in the first round 3 years ago. Fucking so mad.
It's exactly like that.
All right. Civil War versus Lego Batman. That's tough too, dude.
That's a tough one because Lego Batman is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Will Arnett his voice is just perfect.
It is.
And the full tongue in cheek. I mean, I'm going Civil War.
Yeah. I have to, yeah. Captain America Civil War. Yeah. It's such a good movie. You have to take it over. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy over the Suicide Squad. Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah. So far, we're going chalk.
Nice.
On this.
Spider-Man 2 over X-Men First Class. Yes.
I would, if X-Men First Class didn't have the first class aspect of it.
Yeah.
I'd be inclined at this point to take it, but
yeah,
you could cut all those people, and I think you still have as good a movie.
I agree with you.
But
yeah,
plus Spidey 2.
Kevin Bacon can't scare my left nut, man. Come on.
Oh, see, I like him. The January Jones stuff, I agree.
Oof. Yeah. Oof.
It doesn't kill me, but I figured the two hardest to replace would be Xavier and Magneto.
Yeah,
and they did it just perfectly.
Yeah. Good.
Plus that chasing down Nazis in South America and Brazil scene when they're in the bar. That could be the best scene in all of X-Men.
Yeah, it's a pretty badass scene. You're not wrong there.
But so far we are chalk right down the board. Okay. What's next?
Black Panther Black Panther versus Aquaman.
We're going chalk on this, aren't we?
Yeah, I agree. Black Panther.
Black Panther. As much as we both love the octopus.
Batman Mask of the Phantasm versus Spider-Man. Not the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Not the Spectacular Spider-Man, just Spider-Man.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, I go
What are you gonna do?
Mm.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I have to go Spider-Man here.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think they're better animated
Yeah.
than Mask of the Phantasm.
No Way Home over Batman Begins, or No Way Home versus Batman Begins, but I definitely take No Way Home.
Boy, that's a tough one too.
Really? Okay.
Well, Batman Begins is
Hmm.
such a great reintroduction to the character.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And I love the fact that in that one, we don't have the Joker and the Penguin.
Yeah.
The big marquee. It's Ra's al Ghul, which the average person had never heard of before.
Yeah, true.
And Scarecrow, maybe they've heard of.
Yeah.
But No Way Home was pretty excellent.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go No Way Home.
Okay. Logan at number 6 versus X-Men 2 at number 27.
I think we're in agreement, are we not?
Yeah, Logan.
Logan.
Question.
Look at no disagreement on the right side of the bracket. The left side is topsy-turvy.
Left side, strong side. All right. What do you got? Going into
so now we have, for you, it is Spider-Verse versus Wonder Woman. Me, it is Spider-Verse versus Avengers.
I think the end result is both of us agreeing that Into the Spider-Verse goes on to the next round.
I think that is correct.
Yeah. Oof, it's just tough. All right.
The next one, you have Dark Knight Rises versus Superman. Can I just go ahead and pencil you in for Superman there?
Yep, absolutely.
And then I've got Shazam versus Deadpool. That is Deadpool easily. Deadpool is ranked lower than Shazam.
I know, that's crazy. That's because people have issues with fucking sarcasm.
All right. So then we have Endgame versus, for you, the Batman. For me, it's Days of Future Past.
It's got to be Endgame.
It's got to be Endgame.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun, Josh.
Yeah,
having
absolutely.
a nice bracket. This is a lot of fun. You did a lot of work. It's nothing against all the other brackets people have done. You're standing on top of the shoulders of the giants that came before you.
You've set the bar.
You have set the bar. This is a boatload of fun, and I could do this all day long.
No shit. I agree with you 100%.
We should, Josh, if you want to EP this, we'll do this show.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. If you want to create the brackets, we're down, because this is great fucking fun. This is fun.
Call it Josh Sox's bracket challenge.
Well, let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Okay, I apologize. The Vape King doesn't like that.
Let me put down my jewel and address your situation here.
All right, moving on. We have.
I can accept the top 10 presents Josh Sachs's bracket challenge. I think I can.
Sure.
I can accept that.
I mean, you put in this amount of work every week. I think your name should be in there somewhere.
I agree.
All right, so we have Thor Ragnarok versus, you have Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I have Iron Man. I know what I'm taking.
Yeah, I have to think of Thor Ragnarok in the end.
Yeah. I agree.
So did we in the end? Did we agree?
No, we have one deviation still, which is Deadpool and Superman.
Oh, that's right, with Superman. Right. Okay.
But that side of the bracket is now down to 4 movies, which is technically for both of us. I have Spider-Verse, Deadpool, Endgame, and Ragnarok.
Yeah.
You have Spider-Verse, Superman, Endgame, and Ragnarok.
Oh, good God. What those are heavyweights, man.
Those are distinctly heavyweights. All right, right side.
Jesus. All right, go ahead.
We've got Dark Knight versus Civil War, both of us. We have the same choices for all of these. So
I got to take Dark Knight over Civil War.
So do I. That one was pretty easy. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy versus Spider-Man 2.
I take Guardians of the Galaxy, absolutely. Spider-Man 2 is a good movie. It doesn't hold up as much as people think, and some of the CGI is bad. But Guardians of the Galaxy I love. So
I agree. I'm not the disparaging remarks. I'm not co-signing any of that. You know what I mean? Sam, you can find him.
Yeah, Sam, come find me. Let's have a conversation about your sequel to Doctor Strange, if you want to come find me.
All right, we've got Black Panther versus Spider-Man.
Black Panther. I'll take Black Panther.
I agree. Boy, we are lining up here. Now, No Way Home versus Logan.
Dude, this is the toughest matchup of the second round. But
I can go either way.
I gotta go Logan, man. I gotta go Logan. I just think Logan is a film that transcends the genre. And it just, we got the fucking poster sitting right here. So, Logan.
That one's tough. The Logan, like a lot of the Lord of the Flies kids shit at the end. I could take or leave. I understand why it's in.
Right.
And it gives it a nice wrap up. But had Logan just died on his own, I think would have been just as fine.
Yeah.
For me. And then No Way Home, to pull in all those separate individuals.
It's an incredible job.
Yeah, it's really difficult to do.
Yeah. And give you just as powerful of a death scene.
Yeah. To have that kind of fan service and pay it off. That's I think my favorite part of Maverick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The fan service was done beautifully, with the exception of one scene for me. It's like everything about this is pitch perfect. Which I think I told you this. At this point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The idea that unplugging the jukebox, first off, somebody paid money for that song. So you're just a prick. And secondly, that 20-somethings know the words to Great Balls of Fire, get the fuck out of here. And they're all going to sing in unison together, get the fuck out of here. That's never happening.
Okay.
It's not. It's just not. But literally, that's my only qualm with that movie.
Fair enough.
That's nothing. Like, I thought the Val Kilmer stuff was so perfect.
Dude, heartbreaking, man.
Just coming in when he meets his wife, and she just nondescriptly says, it's come back and it's worse than it was before.
And you know exactly what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't need to know what it is.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I don't need that explanation. It does not help further the story at all. Just like, oh shit, he's been dealing with something. And then, perfect. All right. You're going to go Logan. All right. I'll give it up to Logan.
Hey, that's my man.
Hugh Jackman's just incredible.
He is, right?
All right. We are down to 8 movies apiece. We have 1 deviation so far.
Where are we right now, time-wise? We're at 22 minutes. Matt,
22.
We might have to make this a 2-parter. I don't know. What are you thinking? Do you think we can finish this out, this bracket, by the end in 5-6 minutes?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we can do this in 5-6 minutes.
All right. What do we got left?
All right. So you have Spider-Verse versus Superman. And I have Spider-Verse versus Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you got to go Spider-Verse, in my opinion. As much as I love Superman, Spider-Verse is just
God, that's another tough one, man. I fucking love Deadpool.
It's about time you had to kind of struggle with little Sophie's Choice here.
Spider-Verse was such a great, like a breath of fresh air, though.
Oh, yeah.
And the amount of work they put into it, all the small little things that you notice on second, third, fourth watches.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Spider-Verse as well. That one was tough, though.
It is.
Deadpool, you're my boy, Blue. All right, Endgame versus Ragnarok. I know where I'm going.
God damn it. Fuck, man, that is tough. Where are you going?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I love Endgame. If this was Ragnarok versus Infinity War, it'd be a tougher one for me.
Yeah.
Just the first little hour of Avengers is all set up to get to when the action starts to unfold.
You're not wrong. All right, fine. Yeah, Ragnarok. God. No, I'm going to go Endgame. I'm going to put Endgame in there. I'm going to put Endgame in there.
All right. So the left side, we have, for me, Spider-Verse versus Ragnarok. And for you, it is Spider-Verse versus Endgame.
Oof.
All right, this one seems like a no-brainer to me, but Dark Knight versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
I have to go Guardians here because, again, I don't like the Two-Face storyline, and I can't find anything negative about Guardians. So just by that default judgment, I have to go Guardians of the Galaxy here.
All right, we are deviating. I was going Dark Knight. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy. Bottom bracket, Black Panther versus Logan. I've got mine.
Logan.
Yep, Logan. Here we are. We're down to our personal final fours.
Good God.
You've got Spider-Verse versus Endgame and
Hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy versus Logan. I have Spider-Verse versus Ragnarok and The Dark Knight versus Logan. I know on the left side, it's Spider-Verse versus Ragnarok and Endgame. I know my answer. What say you, sir?
Spider-Verse, yeah.
You're going Spider-Verse?
I am going Spider-Verse over Endgame.
All right. I am going Ragnarok.
Wow. And then yeah, take Logan in the other side. I have to. That's my movie.
All right. We're deviating there. I've got Dark Knight and you've got Logan.
Yeah. There's nothing negative in Logan.
All right. So your final matchup is Spider-Verse versus Logan, and mine is Ragnarok versus The Dark Knight.
How did Infinity War not make?
I do not know.
This is Josh. You got to take a look at your. I mean, we're not supposed to criticize you, but how did Infinity War not make the list? And if you haven't already spat out your drink, saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot that one," figure that out for the future.
Perhaps it's in the methodology of like he only took the top 16 of
Marvel,
DC versus the top 16 of Marvel, but you'd assume.
Yeah, there's no way Infinity War is anywhere below the bottom 8. There's no way. People love it.
I'm trying to pull open the other sheets to see what comes up.
Yeah.
Because that's a great question. Because he also has just a straight up DC on one side, Marvel on the other bracket.
Does Infinity War it's not even on that bracket?
Nope.
Oh, Josh Sachs. I don't think we can call it Josh Sachs's brackets anymore. I mean, I think there was a deal in place, and then we looked.
Still, that could just be a simple oversight. He made a mistake after all the work that he put in.
It changes the whole brackets.
It does, but there's also,
if it was Wonder Woman 84, that's fine. You could leave that off because it's not a good movie and whatever, it would fall apart. But Infinity War could have vied for the championship here. So
it could have, but unfortunately, it didn't.
No, we're playing the cards we're dealt. So
you got Spider-Verse versus Logan.
It's a personal decision.
Okay.
Is Logan over Spider-Verse? It's a personal decision.
I don't think anybody questioned that you were going Logan.
Yeah. I can't put anything over Logan. I just can't.
God, Ragnarok versus The Dark Knight for me.
Oof. The two sides of Matt Nost. My God.
Yeah, Batman's my all-time favorite, and then Taika comes out.
Yeah.
And makes just a beautifully balanced film. I'm going to go with Ragnarok.
Ooh, wow.
I think that has become my favorite superhero film.
Wow, that is strong. Okay.
There it is. I've got Ragnarok winning. You've got Logan.
Yes.
And the question of the day from Mr. John Roca is, where is Infinity War?
Yeah. Where is Infinity War, Josh Sachs?
Yeah, I would say Guardians 2. Or
Guardians. Where's Guardians 2 too? Yeah, exactly. Associate producer now, Josh Sachs. I've demoted him.
I mean, because it is 16 DC and 16 Marvel, but that still doesn't explain, unless Infinity War for some reason has.
You tell me Infinity War is tracking lower than Spider-Man 2 or lower than Captain America Civil War? I won't believe it. There's no way. Or Deadpool? There's no way it's lower than Deadpool.
You say that with such vitriol. Deadpool. Goo.
Goo.
I'm trying to look what else. X-Men First Class. How did that beat it? Yeah, we got 4 X-Men movies with Logan, First Class, X2, and Days of Future Past.
Yeah, I wonder if what he did was, MCU was separate, DC was separate, Marvel movies were separate. But in that case, where's Blade? There's no way Blade doesn't track better. There's no way Blade tracks lower than than X-Men First Class. Is that true? Fuck.
Could be, just because it predates all this. People might have a greater appreciation for it now.
Yeah, maybe.
But still, nonetheless,
fantastic job by Josh Sachs for sure.
Yeah, great. Like I could do this.
Yeah.
With damn near any genre. So Josh, good for you.
Yeah.
You've taken the I can't remember who sent us the brackets originally. It was a great idea.
They should get some credit as well.
They should. Well, yeah, we'll throw them an associate producer credit as well. We'll throw a bunch of producer credits. But they don't do shit. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you get your name on the poster. Although if you watch The Offer, Ruddy is now I can understand what a producer does after having seen that. Be like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Oof.
But there it is, man.
There it is. Thank you all so much for paying it or for listening or watching this episode of Topic Thunder. We appreciate it madly. And thank you to Josh Sachs for sending in the brackets. You may have uncovered a new show for us to do. So if you feel like you guys can match what Josh Sachs has done and create what he created using the algorithm that he came up with, and rewind this episode to listen to Matt reading what the algorithm that Josh Sachs used, then feel free to try your hand at it. And try not to leave off integral movies. No offense, Josh. And there you go, Matt. This was great.
He used printerbrackets.com to create his bracket.
Nice.
So it just isn't easy if you're searching for a way to do it. My guess is he just plugged them in and they just created the PDF and sent it over to him.
Yeah.
But kudos to you, Josh, for taking the time.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
To do all this. It was a shitload of fun and a great next level of this concept that's been floating around amongst people. It's a beautiful thing organically that this came up. But our thanks to all the patrons that support the show. And if you want to send in your questions, there's an email address over at patreon.com/the top 10 with the number 10. So if you want to do your own brackets, go ahead and send them. If you have other random questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, send it over there. And you can hit up the show on Twitter at Top 10 Show, all spelled out. Otherwise, on Instagram and YouTube, it is /the Top 10 Podcast with the number 10. And you can follow me anywhere at Matt Nost.
And you can follow me at The Roca Says. All right, y'all take care of yourselves. Be well, and we'll talk to you next time with another brand new episode of Topic
Thunder.